Stop everything. What's happening to you right now is no coincidence. If the number 777 has suddenly been showing up in your life, know that this message was meant to find you before tomorrow. And if you ignore it now, you might miss a decisive moment in your journey. Have you noticed that this number is everywhere? On the clock, on license plates, or on the total of a receipt? This isn't random. It's a powerful sign from the universe calling you to something greater. And if you feel like something is changing, like there's a calling you don't fully understand yet, then this video is here to show you exactly what it means. Ancient spiritual masters have known this secret for millennia. But this message doesn't appear to just anyone. If 777 has been following you, it means you are ready for something extraordinary. Now, the question is, are you going to listen to this calling, or will you ignore this opportunity? If you want to understand what this number really means and how it can change everything in your life, keep watching. What I'm about to reveal will transform your perception of reality. Have you noticed? It's not just a number. It never was. Something greater is trying to get your attention, breaking through the barrier of chance and manifesting before you in ways that cannot be ignored. But why? This sequence doesn't appear by mistake. There's a force behind it, a hidden message waiting to be deciphered. What seems like just a repeating number is actually a universal code, a key that unlocks the doors to a deeper understanding of existence. Since ancient times, wise men have known that numbers carry hidden meanings. They were more than mathematical symbols. They were vibrations, frequencies connecting the visible to the invisible. Among all of them, one stood out, one that transcended the ordinary and touched the divine. 7. The number of creation, of the sacred, of the complete cycle, the number that appears in the structure of the universe, in the layers of the sky, in the days of the week, in musical notes, in the seals of the apocalypse. But when it repeats 3 times, its meaning amplifies, becoming a vibrational portal, a calling, an initiation. In Kabbalistic traditions, 7 has always been treated as a number of deep mystery and power. It is directly linked to the tree of life, the diagram representing the structure of the cosmos and the ascension of consciousness. Among its 10 spiritual spheres, known as Sephirot, one stands out: Netzach. Netzach is victory over the illusions of the material world, the manifestation of beauty and divine creation. Through it, the human soul learns to transcend the limitations of the flesh and connect with something much greater. It's no coincidence that Netzach is ruled by Venus, the planet of harmony, art, love, and inspiration. When this number appears repeatedly, it means you are being called to align with this creative force, to find your authentic expression in the world, and to break free from everything that limits your true essence. In Christianity, 7 represents the state of divine perfection. God created the world in 6 days, but on the 7th, the work was completed and blessed. This is not a number of beginnings. It is a number of fulfillment, of culmination. It is the moment when what was once in gestation finally manifests. In numerology, 7 is a number of introspection and enlightenment. It is the call to look beyond the veil of ordinary reality and see what is hidden beneath appearances. Those who repeatedly encounter this number are being guided toward a path of deeper understanding, to seek answers not on the surface, but within the depths of their being. And when this vibration multiplies, what was once a whisper becomes a scream from the universe. This is not a coincidence. This is not random. This is an energetic portal opening before you. 3 times 7 is not just a repetition. It is an amplification, a sign that higher forces are trying to awaken you to something extraordinary. This number does not appear to just anyone. It comes at the right moment, at the exact time for those who are ready to see beyond what the eyes can perceive. But there is an even deeper secret behind this sequence, a key that spiritual masters have always kept under lock and key: the power of I am. Everything you declare after these words becomes real. If you say, I am weak, your being shapes that weakness. If you say, I am powerful, Your reality rearranges itself to confirm that truth. The ancients knew this. They understood that I am wasn't just an ordinary statement, but a direct command to the universe. Now you have this key in your hands. Not a coincidence, not a mistake, a calling, an awakening. But what happens next? After this number keeps appearing, after the calling echoes in your mind like a whisper from something greater, you feel that there's something different in the air, a new vibration, a silent urgency pulling you inward. This isn't just a sign from the universe. It's an invitation. A portal has opened. But where does it lead? The answer isn't out there. It's not in the skies, in sacred books, or in some distant guru. The answer is within. It always has been. But now you are ready to see it. The appearance of this number sequence isn't an isolated event. It's not an empty coincidence. It's a summons to a journey that few dare to embark on, the journey of self-knowledge. What does it mean to know yourself? For many, it sounds like an abstract, distant idea. But in reality, it's the foundation of everything. How can you command your reality if you don't even know who you really are? How can you interpret the signs of the universe if you're still trapped in the illusions created by your own ego? This is the first barrier that must be broken. The illusion of a fixed identity. The voice inside your head tells you stories all the time, stories about who you are, what you can or can't do, what you do or don't deserve. But are these stories really yours? Or were they implanted in you by past experiences, limiting beliefs and inherited patterns? This is the first challenge of the journey. Observing without judgment. Self-observation is not about criticizing, not about pointing out flaws, not about drowning in past regrets. Self-observation is witnessing. It's looking inward and noticing thoughts and emotions without identifying with them. Just like a river that flows endlessly, your thoughts keep moving, but you are not the water. You are the presence that observes. But how do you do that? How do you start this journey? The answer lies in practice. Knowing yourself is not a concept, it's a living process, a continuous exploration. And there are tools that can help along the way. One of them is intuitive writing, also known as journaling. Grab a notebook. Don't think, just write. No censorship, no expectations. Put onto paper the voices in your mind, the questions that arise, the fears, the doubts, the hidden desires. Do this every day, because the more you write, the more the layers of illusion begin to fall. You start to notice patterns, you start to see repetitions, cycles, and most importantly, you begin to uncover what has always been hidden, your true essence. Another powerful tool is meditation. But forget the idea that meditating is about emptying the mind. It's not about that. Meditation is presence. It's sitting in silence and feeling. Feeling your breath. Feeling your body. Feeling what moves inside you without trying to control it. At first, it might feel uncomfortable. But over time, you realize that stillness reveals answers that the noise of the world never could. And then comes the third tool. Internal questioning. Don't accept your beliefs as absolute truths. Ask yourself, does this idea about me really come from me? Or was it imposed? Does this fear that keeps me from taking action have any real basis? Or is it just an echo from the past? What would happen if I let go of this limitation and simply believed in my own ability? Awakening begins when you realize that everything you once thought was fixed can be transformed. And as this awareness expands, something incredible happens. The signs start to multiply. The universe responds to your openness. The flow intensifies. What once seemed disconnected starts to make sense. The pieces fall into place. And then, for the first time, you understand. The signs were always there. You just weren't ready to see them. Now, you are. The alchemy of alignment. Then you start to notice. Small events that once seemed random now carry a deep meaning. You think of someone, and suddenly you get a message from them. A specific number keeps showing up on license plates, clocks, addresses. An unexpected opportunity appears at the exact moment you need it the most. These aren't coincidences. They're confirmations. Alignment is happening. What once seemed like a mystery now begins to reveal itself as a continuous flow of energy guiding your steps. Life, which once felt chaotic and fragmented, now presents itself as a grand mosaic where everything fits together perfectly. And the key to staying in this state of harmony lies in how you connect with this universal flow. This number doesn't just awaken your awareness, it's also a sign that your energy field is adjusting to a higher vibration, which means that now you can start consciously working with this energy. You can choose to flow with the universe instead of resisting it. You can learn to align yourself intentionally. But how do you do that? How do you strengthen this connection and allow the universe to keep guiding your steps? One of the most powerful practices for stepping into this alignment is creative visualization. If your mind has the power to create realities, then imagining what you desire is already the first step to manifesting it. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. Picture yourself living your dream life. Feel as if it's already real. See the colors, the details, the sensations. Don't worry about how it's going to happen. Just feel it. The more vivid your visualization is, the faster your energy field adjusts to attract that reality. Another essential tool is the use of powerful affirmations. Words aren't just words. They are commands that reprogram your mind and your vibration. And if everything in the universe responds to the frequency you emit, then affirming with conviction what you want to be is like tuning your energy to what you want to attract. Say it out loud. I am abundant. I am love. I am worthy of receiving the best that life has to offer. But pay attention. Simply repeating empty words isn't enough. You need to feel the truth in them. You need to believe in what you're saying, because it's the emotion behind the words that turns them into a real call to the universe. And finally, the most challenging yet most powerful practice, letting go and trusting. This is where many people fail, because we've been taught to want to control everything, to seek immediate answers, to doubt when something doesn't happen exactly as we imagined. But the secret of alignment isn't in control. It's in surrender. When you plant a seed, you don't dig it up every day to check if it's growing. You trust the process. You know that in the right time, the tree will emerge. It's the same with the universe. You ask, you align, you feel as if you've already received, and then you let go. You allow the flow to take care of the rest. You allow the path to unfold on its own, and when you least expect it, something shifts. The doors that once seemed locked start to open. The opportunities that once felt out of reach begin to appear almost magically. The flow intensifies, and everything starts converging toward one single purpose, the manifestation of abundance. But this abundance isn't just about money or material achievements. It expands into every area of life: love, spirituality, personal growth. It's a state of being. This number isn't just a sign that you're on the right path. It's an energetic portal to prosperity, a call to tune into the vibration of abundance. Because in the end, abundance isn't something you chase, it's something you allow. The law of attraction is silently at work at all times, responding not to what you want, but to what you are. If your mind is filled with scarcity, fear, and doubt, that's exactly what you reinforce in your reality. But when you align your thoughts and emotions with the certainty that you already have everything you need, the universe responds by delivering experiences that reflect that truth. And if this still feels abstract, let me share a story with you. Once upon a time, in a distant village, there lived a man named Matteo. He was a humble fisherman, known for his kindness but also for his belief that life was hard and abundance was reserved only for a chosen few. Every day, he cast his net into the river, hoping to catch something, but he always returned home with only a few fish, always murmuring, "I never have luck. The river only gives me just enough to survive." One day, an old wise man appeared in the village and watched Matteo. He approached him and said, "The river gives you exactly what you believe you deserve. Nothing more, nothing less." Matteo frowned, not understanding. The wise man continued, "Tomorrow, when you cast your net, do it differently. Instead of fearing scarcity, trust. See the river as an infinite ocean of possibilities. Believe that it wants to give you more than you can imagine." The next day, Matteo decided to give it a try. Inspired by the wise man's words, he cast his net with an open heart. Without the weight of doubt, for the first time, he felt something different. When he pulled the net up, to his surprise, it was full of fish. more than he had ever caught before. The other fishermen were amazed. "How did this happen?" they asked. Matteo smiled and said, "The river didn't change. I did." And that's when he understood the secret. Abundance had always been there. He just hadn't allowed it to flow to him. What does this fable teach us? That the universe works the same way. When we believe something is scarce, we close ourselves off from receiving. When we open up, the energy of abundance finds its way to us. And this shift can happen to anyone who is willing to train their mind for abundance. Here are some practical exercises to start this transformation. Conscious gratitude. Practice. Every morning and night, list 5 things you're grateful for. But don't just write them down. Feel the gratitude in every cell of your body. The more you give thanks, the more reasons you receive to be thankful. Prosperity. Visualization. Close your eyes and picture your life filled with abundance. See yourself enjoying the blessings you desire. Imagine the details, feel the emotions, and most importantly, act as if it's already real. Powerful affirmations. Choose phrases that strengthen your connection with abundance and repeat them every day. But don't just say them mechanically, repeat them with emotion, with the certainty that your words are creating your reality. The secret to manifestation isn't just in desire, it's in certainty. When you act as if you've already received, the universe responds. You're not waiting, you're already vibrating at the right frequency. And that's how abundance manifests. The 777 technique for manifesting desires. So when the mind is aligned with the heart and faith becomes unshakable, the need for action arises. But not just any action, inspired action. The kind that resonates with the universe and reinforces your commitment to manifesting your desires. And this is exactly where one of the most powerful methods for turning desires into reality comes in, the 777 technique. I'm going to share a secret with you that has already helped countless people manifest money, opportunities, and even major life changes. This technique works because it combines focus, repetition, and emotion. 3 essential elements for reprogramming the mind and aligning your energy with what you want, and most importantly, it's simple to apply. Here's how it works. Choose a specific desire. This isn't about vaguely wanting a better life, but something you can clearly visualize. It could be a specific amount of money, a new job, a relationship, or anything else that makes sense for you. Create a powerful affirmation. This statement needs to be short, direct, and in the present tense, as if your desire has already been fulfilled. Here are some examples. I am so happy and grateful now that I have $20,000 in my account. I received my new designer job easily and unexpectedly with gratitude. Today I open myself to receiving this promotion with joy. Write this affirmation 7 times in the morning and 7 times at night. For 7 consecutive days. You will write your affirmation 7 times when you wake up and 7 times before you go to bed. Ideally, do this at the same time every day, as consistency strengthens mental programming. Feel as if it's already real. This is the most important step. Just writing the words down without emotion won't work. You need to feel the joy, gratitude, and certainty that it is already part of your life. Close your eyes. Visualize the scene happening and allow yourself to fully experience the feeling of already having what you desire. Now, you might be wondering, but does this really work? What I can tell you is, try it, experience it, and then come back here to tell me in the comments, and that's the essence of the 777 technique. It's not just about writing words on paper, it's about stepping into the vibration of your desire, becoming the version of yourself that already has what you want. After completing the 7 days, let go and trust. Don't obsess over when is it going to happen, because doubt only delays the process. Instead, act as if you've already received your desire. Pay attention to opportunities, signs, and intuition. Many times the universe's response comes in unexpected ways, and before you go, I have a special invitation for you. I've put together an exclusive video that will dive even deeper into this knowledge and help you manifest your desires with even more power. So don't leave just yet. Click on the video appearing on the screen and I'll see you there